Very good afternoon, children. Yes, quickly you join. So, day before yesterday, we have completed this part. It's talking about Ben Carson. Yes, this is the peak of him. Okay, Ben Carson. His story we are studying. He was living with his brother and mother in rundown area of Detroit, and their family was very poor. His mother was doing 3 jobs in 3 different house, okay, as a domestic servant. Okay, and earlier when he was in class 5th, Van Carson, he was busy only with his own life. He used to play just after school. He will play football, basketball, and do little apple raiding from neighbor's backyard tree. And after that, when he will get back to his home, he will watch TV, and his mother, she is always keeping something on that table, so food is available all the time, and their house is not properly decorated because of their poverty. So here you can see, but one day what happened, their mom, she changed their world forever. What happened, she entered her room and she has seen his result. Okay, his mother's name was Sonia Carson, and his failing grades in school started the whole thing. She became very frustrated, and she planned, while she was working in her household work, she found in one of their houses, she found some books, and it struck her mind, and she decided to take them to the library. Okay, and when she turned off this TV and all, the boys were not so happy. Okay, they were just they started complaining. But what happened? She was very much determined, Ben Carson's mother. She said, "You boys are going to read 2 books every week." Now she will not allow them to watch TV. They have to go to library with her, and from that library they have to carry 2 books in every week, and they have to finish their book, and whatever they will finish, they will write a report to his mother about the same book. Okay, this is the picture of the library. So we complained about how unfair it was and how all other kids watched TV. We thought she forgot about the idea in a few days. Besides, we didn't have any books in the house other than Mom's Bible. Okay? But she explained that she would take us to where the books were, the Detroit Public Library. Okay, the name of that library is the Detroit Public Library. I wandered reluctantly among the children book. Actually, our Ben Carson, he was not so interested as soon as he entered into that library. But all on a sudden, as he was merely a child, so he likes to they went to children's section, and when he found some animals books, and it really gives him some pleasure, he brought that book. The first book he read is Chip the Dam Builder. Okay, it was about beavers and how they lived and build their dams. For the first time in my life, I was lost in another world. So he became so happy after getting this book. Okay, no television serial had ever taken so far away from my surroundings as this book did, to a cold stream in a forest and these animals building a home. So he is explaining this book, it gave them a lots of pleasure. Okay, so all of you please concentrate. Okay, you have to write down word meaning and hard words. Okay, so now I am going to complete this portion. Soon I began to look forward to visiting the library. I discovered dinosaurs. I discovered the difference between reptiles and mammals. and I discovered something much more important, that I like to read and I could absorb more information more quickly through the printed word than I ever did the sound of images. Okay, so here, so let me read two lines only for you. So when he entered into this library, I'll read only two lines so that you can get interest. Chalo. So he went to this library and he discovered dinosaur, and he discovered the difference between reptiles and mammals. What are reptiles and what are mammals? He understood that. Okay, so he found it's very interesting, and what happened, I discovered something much more important, that I like to read. Then he found lots of, actually in this library you will find lots of different types of books. Okay, and if you really start reading this kind of books, you will get pleasure, you will get knowledge, and you will develop some curiosity also to know more. Okay, so same thing was happening with Ben Carson also when he entered in the world of books. Earlier there was no network, nothing. So that time only books were the only source of developing knowledge. Okay, so it was very important for them. And I like to read and I could absorb more information more quickly through the printed word than I ever did the sound of images. Got it? Next is, I moved on more animals to plants and then to rock. So he started from animals, then he went to plant, then he went to rock. I would wander along the railway lines, fill a book with rock, then drag them home and try to identify them with the help of geology books. Okay, so he started only from that animals only, and then gradually he developed his interest and he started reading more number of books. Okay, so see, it's a wonder for him. Every time he is growing his knowledge with the help of geology book. So he developed all the knowledge in that. Between the covers of all these books were whole worlds and was free to go anywhere in them. So if you start reading books, you will find a dream. You can think of, you can get more number of knowledge. Okay, for example, I am giving, suppose you haven't visited any zoo. I know all of you have visited, but if you haven't visited any zoo, but if you see one documentary in Discovery, or else if you read anything in your book, so what will happen? You will gather knowledge. Okay, without going there also you can see, you can visualize. So it will help you to develop knowledge. So same thing happened with Ben Carson also. Got it? So now along the way a funny thing happened. I started to know things. Teachers started to notice it too. It got to the point where I couldn't wait to get home to my books. Curtis and I did not wait for Mom. So what happened? He gradually developed so much interest, and the teacher also started noticing the same thing. Okay. So to finish work and take us to library, we went ourselves. Okay, they actually, Curtis and I, after completing their studies and all, they never wait for their mom to come and she will finish her work and she will take us to the library. They started going there themselves only. Two brothers, they are going there. As for the band on TV, mom did allow us to watch a few hours each week. Now mama, she made schedule, okay, and she allowing her children to watch for few hours. But the TV was no longer the world to us, just some recreation. Okay, TV here is TV. Okay, tube here is TV set. It was no longer the world to us. It's just time pass for them. Got it? Now what happened? Now Curtis is an engineer. Okay, now their life is totally changed. They have grown up. And they became very good in studies, and their result is also absolute fine. And now what happened? Curtis is Ben Carson's brother. He became an engineer, and I am chief of pediatric neurosurgery at a children's hospital. You understand? He is a pediatrician, but pediatrician छोटे मोटे डॉक्टर नहीं है. पता है क्या? He is a neurosurgeon. He was doing related with nerve, and that also child specialist, children's hospital. Sometimes I still can't believe my life's journey from a failing and indifferent schoolboy to university on school, and finally this position, which takes me all over the world to teach the perform critical surgery. So see this, you can, why I have brought this picture for you. Actually Ben Carson, when he became the pediatric neurosurgeon, okay, this is these two children, but their head is, you know, it is joint. See, you can see their, you know, head. Okay, it is joint only. So he is the person. He is a doctor who did this operation, and that operation was very much successful. And now both the boys are living a very healthy life. Okay, if you just search it in YouTube, okay, about him, you will find this kind of picture. Okay, so he did this surgery, and now both the boys are safe and sound. See, this kind of, you know, condition is really pathetic. So but he did it very successfully. So you can understand how successful he is in his life. So got it? But I knew when the begin that day, when he began the day mom switched off the TV set and took us to the library. So it was a journey when his mother turned off the TV set and took them to the library. अगर मम्मी उनका टीवी बंद नहीं करते और उनको लाइब्रेरी लेके नहीं जाते, तो आज तक वो ऐसे ही कोई बेकार बच्चा बन जाता, कोई बेकार आदमी बन जाता. लेकिन they are so obliging. They were so obliging. They concentrated, they listened to their mother advice, and both the boys become a very successful life. So got it? This is the story. आज सिर्फ इतना ही स्टोरी पढ़ना है और कुछ नहीं. And next class Friday I'll discuss full question answers. So regarding this, my dear children, if you have any problem, any doubt, anybody has got any doubt? अगर किसी को doubt है तो बताओ. अगर किसी को कोई डाउट है तो बताओ. Anybody has got any problem? अच्छा, so listen to me one thing, beta. Now on the occasion of, you know, Yuva Day, meaning Swami Vivekananda's birthday, it is coming on 12th January. Okay, so for this particular day, the school CCA committee is going to conduct one competition. That is what? Extempore speech. क्या है? Extempore speech है. आपको maximum 1 to not more than 1.5 minutes. 1 minute बोलना है, नहीं तो 1.5 minute तक बोलना है. 1 minute 30 seconds. You speak something about him, and you have to post it to your English teacher. जैसे 5th के दोनों भी बच्चे मुझे भेजोगे, 5th and 5th भी. Extempore speech on Yuva Day. ठीक है? I'll send you through your WhatsApp, so all of you be focus on that. ठीक है, और मुझे WhatsApp करना है, ओके और डेट है 12 जनवरी के अंदर ही करना है. Clear to you? So get ready for the same, and it will be a competition. So those who are taking part, they should be very much active. Okay, this is the right time to prove yourself. ठीक है? You should not cross 2 minutes तो cross नहीं करना. 1 minute 30 second बोलो. Fast बोलना. Otherwise it will not open in our mobile also if you send it. ठीक है? Okay. So my dear children, you don't have any doubt regarding the same, so you can go. Now if I say who is Ben Carson, so you can say Ben Carson, he was born in 1951, he is an American neurosurgeon and author and politician. This piece is a true account of his childhood. The box to book. So this is the story, the real story of his childhood. Okay, Ben Carson is at present, meaning it was written in 2017, so in the United States Secretary of State for Housing and Urban Development. He was now joined in that service also. So my dear children, so if you have any doubts regarding the same, you just write to me. Now I am ready to give you answer. So please, किसी को कुछ समझना है तो अभी से पूछो. Anybody has got doubt? Yes, before 12 जन को भेजना है. Before 12 जन तक भेजो. ठीक है, 12 जनवरी के अंदर भेज दो. Okay? अच्छा. So now you tell me, who is Ben Carson? Who is Ben Carson? You can write answer. Who is Ben Carson? Just write down. Who is Ben Carson? Who is Ben Carson? Write down. Answer this question. Nobody is writing question answer. So please answer this question. Who will give the correct answer? Write down, write it first. So those who are knowing, those who have attended this class, they can easily write this answer. So write down. Now where is Sanmay? He was the first person to give answer. He was about to give answer, but now he is not giving. Riddhi, write down answer. But something else I have discussed. What kind of doctor he is? Only doctor. I gave you, 3 things. Carson CARS1. Yes, neurosurgeon, of course. Okay. What is his brother's name? 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 Brother's name is Curtis and mother's name is Sonia Carson. So all these things I have already discussed, you should write. If you are not writing, then what will happen? I will be very confused. Okay, my dear children, so please read this lesson today at least for 3 times. Loud reading you need. And please be ready with this extempore, elocution, not extempore, elocution. Okay? Yes, you are right. ठीक है, चलो, thank you very much. So please read this book, and dear children, and be prepared for this yoga day, whatever topic I said. Your topic is you have to prepare one speech on Yuva Day. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. See you on Friday.